There we go. Okay, so first of all, to those of you that are new to Pilates, before we begin, so good evening, I'm Adrian, and if you're from BFF, welcome to BFF. And those of you visiting me from Syria, I miss you all so much. Thank you for attending. Hope to see you back in the studio soon. So also for those of you that are coming from for the International Yoga Week, hope you've been enjoying the week so far. And if you'd like to continue beyond this week, then we are part of the BFF family. We have like 200 work classes, about 20 over instructors. So very, very cheap price of 70 per month. So if you want to continue, just feel free to message me. If not, then I hope you've been having a good time through International Yoga Week as well. We put in like 22 classes, just mainly to, while we're at home, just to reconnect with everybody. So you just feel that even though we're at home, we still can get our practice going. And next will be what's Pilates. For those of you new, it is a exercise system. It's quite similar to yoga. The breathing is a little different, but what we're working on is our core control. And it's also very, very good for your spine, especially if you have any weakness in the spine, lower back pain and all. Over time, when you practice a lot, you will find it will get better. But of course, as in all exercise, you also have to be very careful. Now that I'm not there with you, I will teach you how to take care of yourself. So the main thing to worry about in the Pilates class is the lower back. Make sure that it doesn't hurt. Okay, now the second thing is we will be doing planks later, quite a lot today, because I want to impart the technique. Planks you do in a lot of class, even in yoga. So let's do it correctly. So be careful of your wrist as well. If it hurts, then you just give it a break. I will teach you how to stretch it later as well. Okay, with that said, let's come down to the mat. We learn our first important technique, which is how to engage your lower abdominals. And that's the skill you're going to be doing throughout the class. So let's come down on the mat. We can start with lying down. We will also start today with a gentle hip stretch because we spend so much time sitting. The hip flexor is very tight. So let's loosen it a while. So from here, bend knee. We roll down to the ground. And then we're going to open up our knees to the side. So it's a diamond shape. So the feet not so near, further apart. So it's like a diamond. And the heels together. Just gently let the knees drop to the ground. Palms facing up like you're in Savasana. And then just gently close your eyes. Now from here, we start with the breathing. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Now, as you continue with this breathing, just feel a gentle stretch into the front of your hips. And we're just stretching our hip flexors. Normally a very tight area where we sit every day. And so to increase our mobility later, because we're doing a lot of pelvic rolls, we're just going to stretch it out for a while. And also with the breathing to relax our mind, relax our body, especially if you're just finishing work, you had a hectic day, or with the kids, especially with the kids at home. Let's take a moment to calm ourselves down, relax the mind, slow down the breathing. Let's spend another 30 seconds here. Two more breaths. And one more breath. Now from here, slowly we take our hands and then close our thighs up. So we use our hands push from the outside, help to close our thighs up. Because sometimes you stretch too long already, got no more feeling. Okay, now let's walk our heels in close to the hip. So we walk our heels in all the way close to the hip, palms on the ground. From here, we're going to practice rolling our hip and down. Now, we're going to initiate from the tailbone. So you can touch your tailbone. It is the last bone between your buttocks, the very last bone. That is the tailbone. And then we're going to raise it up. So tailbone go up first. From here, we raise the tailbone up to the sky. So we're curving the body up. Right at the top of the movement, you will feel that the glutes, right, are engaged. You feel the butt is like, oh, very firm. The thighs are firm. And then if you press your lower abdominals, it's also firm. So you know you have full engagement in the hip muscles. Now, as you lower, we lower the middle back, the lower back, and then finally the tailbone. So the movement is like this. My tailbone scoop up first. We call this a scooping motion. And then we reverse the motion to scoop down. Now let's try a little bit faster. Tailbone first. Inhale, we scoop the tailbone up. Until you feel everything engaged. Let's hold here for one breath so you can feel the tightness in the muscles. Now, as you exhale, reverse the motion. Middle back down first, the lower back, and then the tailbone. So you can feel even as you come down, the muscles in the lower abdominals are working very hard. And that's what we want. Up and down also we're working. Now let's do 5 together. From here, as we inhale, slowly we scoop the tailbone up. Okay, right at the top, make sure you squeeze everything. We hold for 1 deep breath. Now as you exhale, middle back, lower back, tailbone down. Let's keep going. Inhale, we scoop the tailbone up. And then hold here for 1 breath. Now exhale, scoop the tailbone down. Just do it slowly. We're still warming it up. Inhale, gently scoop the tailbone up. Everything engaged. And then exhale, we slowly scoop the tailbone down. Okay, let's keep going. Inhale, scoop the tailbone up. Now you're finding that it's getting smoother. Exhale, scoop the tailbone down. And let's do the last 2. Do it gently. Inhale, scoop the tailbone up. And then exhale, scoop the tailbone down. And last one, inhale, scoop the tailbone up. And exhale, we scoop the tailbone down. Very nice. And now we're going to do it with one leg. So we're going to cross our leg like a figure 4. So I'm going to place my right ankle on my left knee. So from the front, it's going to look like this. I just take my foot, cross over like a figure 4. Flex the top toes in. And then we're going to do the same movement 5 times on the left hip. Okay, from here, left foot walk in closer. Now, inhale, we scoop the tailbone up. Make sure right at the top, you push as hard as you can. Okay, and we cross our leg, prevent you from overdoing the bend. Exhale, slowly scoop the tailbone down. And now let's do 4 more. Inhale and up. Squeeze it right at the top. Exhale, slowly scoop it down. Inhale, scoop it up. Feel the squeeze in the butt. Exhale and down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale and down. And last one. Inhale up. And push it harder. And we hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And gently down. Now uncross the legs. Reset the feet. Now we cross the left ankle over the right knee. Flex the top foot in. Now get ready. We are pushing from the bottom heel here. Inhale, scoop the tailbone up. Feel the squeeze right at the top. Hold for 1 breath. And then slowly down. Let's do 4 more. Inhale up. Hold. Exhale and down. Let's do 3 more. Inhale up. We hold. Exhale and down. Let's keep going. Inhale up. And then exhale and down. And last one. Inhale up. Squeeze. Exhale and down. And oh, let's hold. Inhale up. Right at the top. Push harder. We hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, gently down. Now uncross the legs. We hug both the knees to the chest first. Okay, relax the lower back. We're still in our warm-up stage. And now we're going to do rotations to warm up our side obliques. Now from here, we're going to bring our knees to 90 degrees. So you see the 90-degree angle. So this is high. The knees are pointing to the sky. And then I have a nice 90-degree angle here. We maintain this when we go side to side. So I'm going to switch the position to show you. Now, lying down here, 90 degrees, the knees together. Let's bring the palms at 45-degree angle. So we bring our palms up 45-degree, and then make sure both the shoulder blades are on the ground. Don't let it come off the ground. Make sure both are on the ground. Now we do 5 times to the left and right. As you exhale, we drop both the knees to the left-hand side. Slowly, shoulders still on the ground. Inhale, knees back up to center. Now, exhale, 2 knees to the right-hand side. Left shoulder still on the ground. Inhale, back to center. Let's do 4 more. Exhale to the left. Shoulders on the ground. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Shoulders on the ground. Inhale up. We do 3 more. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. And one last one. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. And hug the knee to chest. Good job, everybody. So what we've done so far is we've warmed our hip up and the lower back, the most important. We've also warmed the side of our abdominals up. So where is that? Now we are going to work on the front. So the front, we're going to hold for a while so you get the feeling. So first of all, we're going to lift the head off the ground. So chin towards the chest. And then we lift the shoulders off the ground. And then looking at your knees now, point the fingers forwards. Okay, now you try, keep breathing like normal. Bring the chest higher. So it's like you're trying to bring the chest towards your knees, not pulling on the neck. The neck is relaxed. Okay, so you feel here is doing the work. Okay, inhale down. Okay, take 2 deep breaths. We're going to do this 2 more times so that you can get the feeling. Now, what to note here, and you all must learn this also, is because you will do it when you go for all the cardio class and all, is when we do this or when you do crunches, don't use your neck. The neck is not involved. No matter how much you pull your neck, your body is not going to move. You're going to hurt your neck. So neck relax. What we want is this part working. So that means essentially trying to pull the chest up to the knees. So you keep that in your mind. Try to pull the chest up, not the neck. The neck can turn around, can pull your kids. Okay, let's do 2 more. From here, tuck the chin in. Shoulders off the ground. Fingers forwards. Breathe. We hold for 5, 4, 3. Try to bring the chest higher. 2, 1. Inhale down. Let's catch 2 breaths here. And 1 more breath. Now, round 2. Tuck the chin in, lift the shoulders off the ground, fingers forwards, breathe. We hold for 5. Make sure keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then inhale down. Now on the next round, we are going to do the same thing, but we're going to extend 1 leg forwards. So a little bit harder. From here, chin in, shoulders up, fingers forward. Extend, right leg forwards. I get no space. Let me go stand a bit. Okay, right leg forwards. Bring the chest higher. Breathe. Now we hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, drop the foot, drop the body. Catch 2 breaths. While 1 leg our intensity increase. Now you can start feeling it. Now we switch left leg. Let's do 1 time. From here, head up first. Bring the shoulders up. Fingers forward. Extend left leg forwards. Bring the chest higher. Now breathe and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulders down, feet down. Catch your breath. Okay, on the next round, we're going to extend 2 legs forwards. And we're going to do this 2 times. Okay? So then we're done with the front. Let's get ready. Chin off the ground, shoulders off the ground, fingers forward. Extend right leg forwards, extend left leg forwards, thighs together, bring the chest higher, look at your toes, breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot down, left foot down, body down. Can feel that? I hope you can feel that. Okay, so we're going to do 1 more round, but this time we challenge ourselves. We're going to hold this for 7 counts. We tambah 7. Okay, from here, chin off the ground, shoulders off the ground, fingers forward, right leg forwards, left leg forwards, thighs together, chest higher. Breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down, shoulders down. Now we take a 20-second break. So slowly breathe. Okay, then we do one final one. We hold for 10 counts. What is the difference? I show you first while you're breathing. We're going to come out, do this. Then we bring our arms back. So everything the same. I'm looking. I extend my arms back and I hold this as long as I can or up to 10 count. And then we drop down. Then over. Okay, so give it everything you have. This is the last one. Okay, bend the knees again. Now tuck the chin in, shoulders up, fingers forward, right leg, left leg forwards, chest higher. Now bring the arms back and we hold for 5, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the whole body down. Okay, stretch the arms, stretch the legs, stretch the abs up. Let's breathe. Okay, let's take 3 deep breaths here. 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Good job. Now from here, let's bend the knees, roll over to the right hand side, come back up to sitting position. Okay, everybody's stomach still okay, so if you start feeling like your stomach shaking like jelly pain it's okay because it's a muscle. But most important one, the lower back, don't let it hurt. If let's say when you do all this, the lower back hurt, you stop immediately, you rest, okay? And then if you're still not sure, after the class, right, you feel free to message me or ask me. Then we will explore it together. I'm always available. Now, next thing is we come to seated position. We are going to learn the twist. Now, what are we working on? So let me explain to you all the muscles that are induced during Pilates so you understand now. Especially with new, so this is always good knowledge. Now, when we do, the first thing that we do in the beginning, when we're doing the pelvic curl up and down is we are working on our glutes here. Now, one is look good in yoga pants. Also, second is the glute muscles wrap all around our lower back. So when you have strong glute muscles, you also have less lower back pain. So very important. That's why I work it first. Second is you feel the lower abdominals working. Also, so this lifts the belly up. Then after that, we did the rotation, the legs rotation. We are working the obliques here. That's for us to bend one. And then just now we work the front of the abs. So this is a front abs, which is like a 6-pack. So all of us have 6-pack one, except some of us got more padding than me. Okay, now the next one is we're going to work on the second layer of the abdominal muscles. The one inside we call the transversus muscle. Now what's that? That's like it's like one whole cover covering our internal organs. So if you want the nice shape, this is the one to do. That's the one that wraps all our internal organs in. Very important, especially like if you're trying to get back your body shape after having kids and all. This is the one to note. Okay, so let's come down to the mat. So I thought enough already. We come to a bend knee position, and then we're going to bring our hands behind the head. So not to pull, lightly place the fingers at the back of your head, open out the elbow. Now you learn your first Pilates breathing, your practice up. Imagine you have a straw, then you blow the straw. Okay, practice blow the straw, just like that, the mouth, blow the straw. Now the harder you blow through the straw, the more power you will have. And this is the movement. From here, I am going to breathe. I do nothing but breathe. Then as I blow my straw, I'm going to touch my right elbow to left knee like this. Blow and touch. Then come back, inhale. When you inhale, don't do anything else. We need oxygen. No oxygen, you cannot do anything. Then I touch the other side. Left elbow, right knee, I blow. Exhale and touch. Now, if you feel that cannot reach, it's not that you're not flexible, it's that you didn't blow hard enough. You cannot reach the next one, you blow harder and touch. Okay, now let's all do together for 1 minute. Okay, bend the knees, hands behind the head, open up the elbows. Now, breathe in 1 deep breath first. Exhale, right elbow, left knee, blow. touch, come back, inhale, other side, exhale, blow, come back, inhale, now other side, blow, touch, inhale, now other side, blow and touch and inhale and keep going. Let me see how everybody's doing. Okay, looking good. So remember, if you cannot reach, just blow harder. Very nice. Okay, let's keep going. 1 minute. Do it slowly. So don't rush. When you inhale, you slow down. You just breathe. Because no oxygen go in, it's like the petrol. No petrol go in cannot work. So body is the same. No oxygen going cannot work. So inhale and do the last two. Touch. Inhale. Exhale. Touch. Inhale. Okay. Come, let's hug the knee to chest. Okay. Now hug the knee to chest. Grab your breath. Now for the next 1 minute, we are going to bring this down to the ground. So this is a technique. And now you see my this position, I am coming down to the ground. So the same thing, I come down. So you can see it's the same thing I said, I roll down like cockroach. Okay, so what are we going to do? Same position, we don't pull the head. Now when I want to touch, I extend my right leg first. Right leg extend first, take your time, then blow and touch. Then I come back into my bending position to inhale. Okay, if one breath not enough, take 2 breaths. I'm not rushing you. Straighten the left leg, then only come up. So you break it, you don't do this. Don't do things like this. What happens? 1, you have no extension. So the muscle cannot expand fully. 2, you got no oxygen. Like that, where is the inhale? Okay, so inhale, extend, touch, come back, inhale, extend other leg, touch, come back, inhale. Okay, we practice 3 rounds together, so you get the timing. Bend knee, lift the chin up. Now extend right leg. Okay, now exhale, right elbow, left knee. Come back, inhale, extend left leg. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Come back, inhale, extend right leg. Right elbow, left knee. Come back, inhale. Now extend left leg, left elbow, right knee. Come back, inhale. Right leg extend, right elbow, left knee touch. Come back, inhale. Extend the leg first. Then we touch and come back and continue on your own. Okay, let me see how everything. Okay, very nice. So remember, if you cannot reach the knee, what you need to do? Blow harder through the straw. Okay, the harder you blow, you generate more force that allows you to bring it up. Okay, it's a very small movement, so you bring the knee and elbow in together. Can touch one. Okay, so if I can touch, all of you can touch. My body like stone one. So all you need to do is blow harder. Okay, pretend it's a magic straw. Harder you blow, the more force you have. Okay, so Farah, extend first, come out. Oh, very nice. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, another 10 seconds. Let's do the last 2. Hi, Wendy. Okay, Shah, Kelly. Okay. So Kelly, extend forward, so down a little bit more. So we extend the leg forwards. And okay, so everybody now. Okay, hug the knee to chest. Good job. And then drop the feet down. And then let's straighten out the legs. Good, because we did a lot of compression. So we stretch the abdominals out first. Now, because we're doing so much bending work, let's stretch out our low back for a while. Now we bend the right knee. Step the right foot on the left thigh. Right foot step on the left thigh. Now we extend the right arm straight. So I have a nice straight line from my hand all the way to my feet. I use my left hand, pull the knee to the ground, but my chest is facing up. So we're still facing up. I'm pulling down, so we have a nice straight spine. We're focusing our twist on the lower back and the hip. So we just want a gentle release. Okay, 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Come back to center. And then we change. We straighten the right leg, bend the left knee, step the left foot on the right side. Now we straighten the left hand. Use the right hand, pull the knee down, but my whole body is straight and my chest is facing up. That's right. So you won't feel like there's much motion, but you will feel that the lower back is a very comfortable release. So what we want is release all the tension. Okay, now gently we bend the knees, roll over to the side, and we come up. Okay, and then we are going to give our abdominal a little break. For that one, you do like 2 minutes, you can feel already. So you feel suddenly like smaller already. You try to imagine. Okay, now let's come into our next one. We give our here a break. We work on the shoulders and the thighs now. We're going to learn the mechanics of the plank. But before we do a plank, we do a half plank. Okay, now let's warm up first. We're going to come into all four positions. And so be careful of your wrist. Now make sure that your shoulder is over your wrist in one straight line. And then the hip is over the knees. Let me move this in a little bit. Okay, very nice. And then what we want to do is we do a slight cat curl. Let's practice a cat curl. In case you don't do yoga, then this is a cat curl. I'm going to curl my spine in. And then the middle of the spine push up to the ceiling. You're going to tuck your chin in like you're looking to your belly button. Next is the shoulders push up to the sky. So you feel shoulders engage, shoulders pushing up, lengthening in the lower back. Cat curl. So you feel the belly sucking in. Okay, 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And then release. Let's do that one more time. Now, if let's say any of you, right, have had kids or dealing with, rectal abdominis, you have some separation in the abdominals, this is a very good pose to do in order to pull the stomach muscles back together. So let's practice 2 more times. From here, cat curl. We suck the belly in, tuck the chin in, stretch push the middle of the spine up to the ceiling. Do it more force now. Use the stomach muscles, suck in, shoulder muscles pull out, breathe, hold for 2 breaths, hold for 1 breath, and then release. Now we're going to add the intensity in. We're going to bring the knee to chest so you can feel how strong is the stomach muscle. Now from here, cat pose, middle of spine push up, engage the shoulders. Now we bring the right knee to the chest. Still holding, right knee to chest. Breathe, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee down, release, take 1 deep breath. Now we do the left knee. Cat curl, suck the belly in, shoulder engage, left knee to chest. Hold this position and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the left knee down. Now we're going to shift to the hands. Okay, so now you don't push so hard. We do a light one only. So now you practice a light cat curl. Light one, feel the stomach engage. Now you should be able to feel. Now we look forward slightly, about 1 foot in front of the hands. Extend right hand forwards. So now what we're doing, we're using our cat curl to hold the body up. So even when the hands are like that, 1 hand up, right hand up, no problem. You feel very stable. Breathe, hold for 2 more breaths. 1 more breath, right hand down. Now we switch to left hand. Maintain the light cat curl. Left hand forwards. The gaze is slightly to the front of your mat. And breathe. 2 more breaths. Very nice. 1 more breath. Exhale, left hand down. Okay, so I know you all are catching because you all make it look very kacang putih. So we have to add in the leg now. So now we come back to the right hand. So first, do the light cat curl. Stomach strong already. Right hand forwards. This one no problem. Extend left leg back. Good. And now we hold this position. Breathe gently. We call this a bird dog. Now, if you have any spinal issues like kyphosis or lordosis, or you have sciatica, or you have scoliosis like bent spine, do this a lot every day. You hold for like 5 or 10 minutes. Very, very good for the spine because it's an off-balance motion. Your spine has to work very hard. We breathe. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Right hand down, left knee down, and then we switch on the side. Take a deep breath. We do the slight cat curl. Left hand forwards. This one no problem. Slowly extend the right leg back. So it's left hand, right leg. maintain the curl. You will find this, if you're doing correctly, very easy to hold, very comfortable. So at home, you practice this more often, you will see the result when you want to do anything like planks and all that in the future. So we breathe, 2 more breaths, 1 more breath, exhale, hand down, knee down. We go back to child's pose. Stretch out the shoulders, stretch out the lower back. Very nice. Okay, 2 more breaths and 1 more breath. Okay, now from here, inhale. We come back up to our all-four position. And now we're going to apply everything you learned. The slide cat curl, we will apply to our plank so that you feel very stable in your plank, so that we can start lifting hands and legs off the ground. Okay, so to get a good plank, first we do the light cat curl. Light one already. Okay, light cat curl, as you can feel, the stomach tight already. Extend one leg back first, either leg, right leg back. Okay, so my right leg closer to the camera, so I extend right leg back. So why we extend one leg back, not the 2 legs back? Okay, come back to all four. Then I show you an example. Let's say I want to straighten both legs at the same time. I actually don't know whether I'm doing a good one or not. I can come out this kind of plank. I cannot see, but my bunta is sticking up. Okay, so how do we know we're doing a good one? We measure using one leg first. So again, stretch one leg back. So you can see, because I got one balance on the ground, I'm able to extend the leg all the way. It already looks like I have a half a plank here. Then all I need to do is extend the other leg. Then I have a plank already. That's how you know that you have a plank without having a mirror. Next is we do the light cat curl. Remember the cat curl? Maintain the cat curl, shoulder strong, and then the thighs engaged like you're trying to straighten your legs to the back. Then you feel very firm. Now maintain the cat curl. Breathe, 2 more breaths, 1 more breath. Lift the right hand up. Use the cat curl to hold the body up. Thighs strong. Right hand up. Hold. Breathe. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Right hand down. Knee down. Okay. Keep the position. Let's catch our breath. We do the left hand first. 1 more breath. Now again, do the light cat curl. Extend. 1 leg back. Extend. 2 legs back. Strong plank. Make sure thighs engage, shoulders engage. Extend left hand forwards. Breathe. Behold. 5, 4, 3. Oh, everybody looks good, 2, 1. Okay, hand down, knee down. Okay, go back to child's pose. Very nice job. Okay, now from here, inhale. Roll, come up to kneeling position. So if you can, you come up to a kneeling position with the toes pointing back. Our purpose is one is to stretch the top of our ankles. When you sit a lot, the ankles become very stiff. So we want to stretch it out. This is a yoga pose. But if your ankles hurt, you can take a pillow and put it underneath your ankles, or let's say between your thighs and your calves. Okay. And why we sit like this? Good, because you can see as I sit down, my spine is very straight. It doesn't round over. Okay, so while we maintain this, we want to stretch our wrist because you just spend a lot of time in your planks. So every day, whenever you want to practice, you feel the wrist a little bit sore, or if you're on the computer, you do these 3 poses, which I'm going to show you. First, we interlace the fingers, bring the elbows together, and then gently roll the wrist around. Do it slowly. Now, what we are doing is we are giving circulation back into the wrist. We're loosening up because the sound is like that compressed. So before you start stretching, you have to loosen it up. So do it slowly because it's going to be a little painful, and then roll the other side. So as you gently roll, you can feel the muscles start to loosen up. Now, once you loosen them out, then we can stretch. Then we press the back of the hand, press together. Because the sound is like that, now we want to stretch the top. So you will feel that the top is a little bit tight. So we maintain the forearms at shoulder level, look forwards and then breathe. That's why when you sit upright like this, it's much, much easier to stretch. And then let's spend a little bit of time here. We spend a lot of time in plank, so equally you must spend a little bit of time stretching the wrist back. Okay, and then release. Now the final one is, in this position, I interlace the fingers. And then my thumbs will be pointing towards me. See my two thumbs here pointing to my chest. So now I want to bring the thumbs and touch my chest. Then as I exhale, I straighten my hands, I push up. But you see my thumbs are still pointing to my chest. And where am I stretching? I'm stretching the bottom of the wrist tendon. Also tends to be a problem area. Okay, let's do two more. Inhale, bring the thumb to the chest. Exhale, straighten the arms, push it away. Stretch the bottom of the wrist tendons. One last one. Inhale to the chest. Exhale, stretch it away. And then slowly release. Okay, so these three steps, so whenever you do like any groundwork, you want to stretch the wrist, you do it like this. First you roll, loosen it up. Then you stretch the top, stretch the bottom. Because all this is where you normally feel the pain. Okay, now we come to our side plank. So front plank, okay already, you are quite good. Next time we come back, then from the plank, we start doing push-ups. Next is, we want to do the side plank, which is the obliques, okay? So the mechanics, some of you are quite new. So it's important to know because as you do like all the other strong nation and all that, you have a lot of side plank. Now, let's bring the shoulder to the elbow. So the most important thing to note in the side plank is where your shoulder is, okay? We want the shoulder directly over the elbow, one straight line. Imagine you're a table, the leg must be straight, if not table collapse. Same. If my shoulder is here, I want to come up. So you see, I put all my body weight on my shoulder and got anything support, don't have. So where is the tension on my shoulder? Very easy to tear the shoulder. That's why a lot of people hurt their shoulder. So we want to bring it over here. Most importantly, everything you koyak, never mind. This one, okay? We take care of shoulder. So measure first, look properly, straight. Now where your hand go, can be here, can be here, can be here, it's okay. As long as comfortable, because this is a mobile joint. You just place out wherever is comfortable, open up your palm, press down on the ground, so your elbow don't slide around. Next is the bottom leg. Straighten the bottom leg out. Then we straighten the top leg. Now the top leg go in front of the bottom leg. Okay, so top leg in front of bottom leg, like a scissor leg. Next, take your right hand, put between your thighs. Now squeeze it hard. Take your right hand, okay, right hand. Take your right hand. See your thigh, I put between my thighs. Now take your thighs and squeeze your hand. Make sure you feel, you don't feel you squeeze harder. Make sure your hand feel like it's getting squashed. Okay, iron thighs, so this one a little bit of thigh workout. Keep squeezing. Squeeze a bit. Now it's like you haven't come out yet. Easy to squeeze and then release. Okay, now you feel the squeeze in the hand. When you come out, that is the same feeling. You have to squeeze the thighs to lift the hip off the ground. The more you squeeze your thighs, the higher you're able to lift the hip. Okay, now let's try it. Right fingertips on the ground. Now squeeze the thighs, lift the hip up as high as you can. So shoulder strong, the hip strong, and then squeeze the thighs and breathe. And we hold here, 5, 4, squeeze and lift the hip higher, 2, and 1. Okay, hip down. Remain the position, just catch your breath. On the second round, we're going to come up. We're going to hold for 10 counts. We're going to extend the right hand up. So more tension now, no more hand on the ground, hand up already. But you can feel if you squeeze the legs, you have a lot of stability. Let's try. We start right fingertips on the ground. Now, squeeze the thigh, bring the hip up. Okay? Now, squeeze the thighs harder, right hand up to the sky. Don't pull it back. Reach it up like you're trying to touch the ceiling. We want the whole body going up. Now, squeeze the thighs harder, lift the hip higher, breathe. Most important, breathe. And 5, 4, 3, squeeze more, lift the hip higher. 2, 1, right hand down first. Okay, drop the hip down, not over yet. Breathe. Okay, now the last one we do for repetitions. The last one, we're going to bring the hand to the hip, and then we're going to lift it up. Then we lower and touch. Okay, so it's going to be like this. I show you. My hand on the hip. I come out. When I lower down, I touch. The moment I feel I touch, I come back up again. I touch, I come back up. I don't remain on the ground for no relaxed period. We do 10 reps. Okay, so this is to give you the beautiful ways. So work harder. Okay, now right hand on the hip. Squeeze your thighs. Inhale and up. Now lower down, touch and up again. Lower down, touch, up again. 7 more. Lower down, touch and up. Lower down, touch and up. 5 more. Lower down, touch and up. Lower down, touch and up. Last 3. Lower down, touch and up. Lower down, touch and up. Now last one we hold up. Lower down, touch. Hold for 5, 4. All the strength you have. 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Okay, let's rest. What is your rest? Your rest is do the other side. Okay. So while this side resting, this side is already rested. We can do. Let's come. Okay. So let's work top left. Again, very important. Set the shoulder over the elbow. Then the hand, palm firm on the ground. Now extend the bottom leg straight. Top leg straight, place in front. So the top leg go in front. We have the scissor leg. Now we test the scissor. Take the left hand, place between the thighs and squeeze. Okay, squeeze it harder because later you cover the screen very hard one. So go squash your hand a bit. Okay, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Can feel Okay, then let go. Now we start. Left fingertips on the ground. Squeeze the thighs. Lift the hip up. Okay, breathe. Now we practice the breathing part. And we hold here. 8, 7, 6. Push hard through the shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hip down. Okay, maintain position. Catch your breath. The second one, what are we doing? We are stretching our left hand up. So remember, we don't want to pull the arm back. When you pull your arm back, you lose your balance. We want to reach up like trying to touch the ceiling. Okay, then you feel the bottom shoulder also lighter. Let's try that now. Left fingertips on the ground, squeeze the thighs. Inhale, bring the hip up. Now, stretch the hands up, lift the hip higher. Okay, and breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand down, hip down, catch your breath. And the final one, the hand on the hip, then we go up and down 10 times. Then we down to this one already, then good job. Okay, so left hand on the hip, straighten the legs, squeeze the thighs, inhale, up. Okay, I wait for everybody, everybody up. Okay, now, down, touch, and then faster come up again. Down, touch, faster come up. Good. Down, touch, and up. Good. Down, touch, and up. Let's keep going. Down, touch, and up. Last 5. Down, touch, and up. Down, touch, and up. Last 3. Down, touch, and up. Last 2. Down, touch, and up. Last 1. Down, touch, and up. And we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay, now we can lie down and rest. Okay, like Savasana. Okay, Savasana, 1 minute. Okay, lie down, rest. Then that's a lot of work. Good job. Okay, 1. Okay, and 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Okay, from here, let's take a 30-second water break. So because we've gone on for about 45 seconds in case you're thirsty, I am. So let's grab a sip of water while you're sweating down. And we come to our final side, which is our back massage session. Okay, so while you all are sipping your water, now, in case you find that, because sometimes on camera, it's a little bit hard to see what you're doing. So if you're practicing on your own and you're not sure that if you're doing correctly or not, just very easy, shoot a short video of the thing you're trying to do, send to me. I'm always reachable on Facebook. And then just send me a video so that I can let you know if you're doing correctly. If you need to, I will shoot a short video and send back to you on what the correct position is, okay? So our connection doesn't only end at this class. I'm always reachable, okay? And then with technology, very simple, like just shoot one short video, send to me. Adrian, correct or not? That's all. Okay, okay, now finally, after all that, what do you feel? The back very sore. So this is our bonus time massage session, okay? We're gonna roll like a ball now. Let's have some fun. Okay, now bend the knees. And then remember in the beginning, we do the cat pose. The cat pose is the middle of the spine. We are pushing up to the sky just now. Now, we hold the knee. And then you do the cat pose to the back. So now we're pushing the spine to the back. So you can see that now I'm tucking my chin in. My body is like a ball. Now I'm going to hold this position. This is called rolling like a ball. My thighs are together, feet together. And then I'm going to roll until my shoulders point up. And then I roll back. Okay, so you see my body position doesn't change. I roll back. When I roll back forwards, I am still here. I don't compress here. We don't compress back. Why? When you keep shifting your position, it gets very complicated to roll. When your body is stiff like a ball, like a ball got onion, right? Then you roll very smooth. Your onion come out already, all flattened, you come out all back flat. Then you find cannot cover anymore. Okay, now let's practice this for 1 minute. As you roll, you'll feel very comfortable. As you roll, then I talk. Okay, now hands on the knee, middle of the spine, push back, tuck the chin in, don't let go of the chin. Let's roll. Toes point up, we roll back, feet touch the ground. Let's keep going. Okay, now as we roll, then I talk. So you will find that as you roll, your back starts feeling very comfortable. Why? We are opening our back muscles. We're using a hard surface to massage every muscle as we roll along. So essentially, we're using our body weight to massage our back muscles. That's even stronger than using your thumb. So anytime you feel that, after work or after exercise, your back is very sore, you just roll for about a minute. Also, as you roll, you start to feel like you're back in kindergarten, right? Enjoying your childhood. So not only is it good for your back, I bring you back to your childhood. Okay, let's keep rolling. And let's do last 2 roll. Okay, and last 1 roll. And come back to sitting, hug the knee to chest. So now you feel after a few rolls like the circulation better, more energy now. Okay, so you're going to need it because now is we add some work to the fun. Now this position, we're going to bring our feet off the ground. Just a little bit off, so we are hovering. Then we do the same thing. We roll, we come back, and then balance. My feet don't touch. Balance, you make sure you count to 2 first. Don't do this. Don't just keep rolling non-stop. This one don't count. That's cheating. Make sure you can hold for 2 counts. Then you roll and come back. Then you hold for 2 counts to make sure that you're actually able to hold. Let's do it together. I roll with you about 5, 6 times, then you continue on your own for 1 minute. Okay? Now, feet off, everything else same position. Let's roll. Come back, hover. Doesn't matter if you're like that, come back. The stomach muscles are working. Okay? Hover, then we go back. And come back. Find the balance. Count to 1, 2, then we go back. Come back, then you count 1, 2, then we go back. We come back, we hover, count 1, count 2, then we go back, then we roll back, hover, then we count 1, 2, and continue going. Okay, how's everybody? Remember, keep the chin tucked in, don't knock the back of your head. Okay, very nice. Wow, you all look like champion rollers. So those of you who are near the wall, be careful of the wall at the back. Okay, so don't knock the head. Okay, let's do 2 rolls and do the last one and come back and cut the knee to chest. And now we do the final one. Okay, so this one, all the abdominal strength that you had, everything we practice comes out to this one move. Okay, so we are here. We did this. We roll. We come back. Now, once you find the balance, we extend the legs and the hands up into what we call a teaser position. So look at toes, stretch it up. Hold this at least 1 or 2 count. Then we come back. The feet still don't touch the ground. We roll back, we come, and then we extend. Okay, so this is going to take every core muscle you have to keep stable. Okay, once you can balance in that, you know that. Okay, got core muscle already. Okay, come. Let's do it all together, okay? Let's start building our fun. Okay, bring the feet off, we hover. Everything make sure, firm, roll back, come back here, hover, balance already. Extend the arms, extend the legs. Finger also stretch forward, everything stretch. Then we come back. Then we roll back, we come back forwards, and then we extend, everything extend out. then we bring in. So you hold at least 1 to 2 count, then we roll back, we come back, we hover, extend the arms and legs. Good, and then we come back. Let's keep going. Roll back, roll forwards, extend the arms and legs, and come back and keep going. So each of you, you roll another 5 more times. Okay, after this 5 more times, after the 5th time, just roll onto the mat and flatten up. Then we finish off with a little bit of stretching. Then we'll have been a lot of work today. Okay, so do it slowly, don't rush. That's right. Oh, okay, very nice, Sunita. So Sunita, the thighs together, remember all of you, when you come out, don't open out. When you open out, it's going to be wobbly. So thighs together, the feet together. Then you feel because you're able to squeeze the inner thighs together, everything becomes more stable. We're able to squeeze our muscle. When you open up, you cannot feel anything one. Then you just feel like fall this side, fall that side. Thighs together. Let's do it. Once you're done, right? Once you're done, then we roll all the way down. Then we stretch the arm and legs out. After just now we are ball very long already, so it's time to stretch out the ball. Okay, then once you're done, we just stretch out the arms and legs for a while. And just breathe and rest the body. Okay, very nice. Okay, 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Okay, now let's give ourselves a very well-deserved stretch. So on the ground here, we're going to bend the knees. And then we go back to the beginning. Remember the pelvic roll? We're going to roll the pelvic bone a few times because it's not only to build the muscle. It is to release all the tension in the lower back if you have any. So walk in, palms on the ground. We do 5 rolls. From here, inhale, roll the tailbone. Remember the tailbone, the last one, we scoop the tailbone up. We hold here for 1 count. And then we slowly lower, middle back, lower back, tailbone. We do 4 more. Inhale, scoop the tailbone up, feel everything engage. And then exhale, we roll down. 3 more. Inhale, slowly roll up. Exhale and roll it down. And now inhale, slowly roll it up. Exhale, we roll it down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, we scoop up. Exhale, scoop down. And last one. Inhale, scoop up. And exhale, we scoop down. Very nice. And now we're going to cross our right ankle over the left. Remember just now, in the beginning, we also cross right ankle, cross the left knee like figure 4. Then we reach our hand through the legs, hold the shin, pull the knees to the chest. So if you can't reach your shin, you can also hold the back of the thigh. So your choice. So what we want is, we want to stretch out the glutes. Okay, so through a lot of exercise today, we actually use a lot of hip and lower back muscle. So we loosen it back up. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now from here, we release the hands. Hands only, but my legs are still figure 4. Then I'm going to drop my figure 4 legs to the left hand side. And then I pull my knees. So my knees I pull up higher close to my chest. I use my left hand to press down. And then I turn until my chest faces up to the sky. I place the right hand on the ground. So the right hand don't bring so high. Don't overstretch the shoulder. Just have it at a comfortable level, about 45 degrees will do. We want the stretch to focus on the lower back and the hip. Okay, 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now inhale, we bring both the knees up, and now we change. So I show you from the front. The left ankle over the right knee, flex the toes in, and then you see this hole here. I stretch my hand through. Hold the shin or hold the back of the thigh. Pull the knees to the chest. And then you can use more strength because the hip tendon is a very stiff tendon. So you can pull harder to give it a good stretch. Especially if you feel very painful. So the more pain you feel, you actually have to stretch more. That means it's very tight. When the hip muscle there, the piriformis muscle is very tight, it pulls on the lower back and it's very easy to get back pain. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now we release the hands. The legs still figure 4. we drop our finger fall to the right hand side. So right hand press down on the knee, we turn the body chest face up, left hand press down on the ground. Give yourselves a good stretch. And also this last series on the figure four stretch, and then this one the twist, you do it at the end of your work day. You know, after you sit the whole day, you feel that the lower back is very stiff. You do these 2 exercises, you will feel that everything loosen up, you are so much more comfortable. Okay, so a lot of things that we do in this class is also you can use it as self-therapy. 2 more breaths, and 1 more breath. Now from here, we uncross the legs. We're already facing the right hand side. Extend the right arm straight. We place the left hand on the ground and slowly we push ourselves back into a nice, simple seated cross-leg position. And then the palms on the knees, we straighten out the spine, relax the shoulders, and then let's close the eyes gently. And let's finish off with 3 deep breaths to fully relax our body and breath. Now, first breath, inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Second breath, inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And final breath, inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And let's bring our awareness back into the room. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us today. And I hope you had a good workout. Again, like if you're doing this at home, you want to practice, I made it simple. So, but we work more on technique today. So why? You treat this class like a workshop. So we come here, we learn the technique. Even though it's slow, you learn the technique. Then every day you practice at home. Then after you find that when you practice every day, all this simple movement, you just do more and more. You can hold 1 minute, you hold 2 minutes. You can hold 2 minutes, you extend to 3. You'll find that within 3 or 4 weeks, you are so much stronger. You will notice it when you go to your yoga class or your cardio class. When you hold plank, you find that there's so much more strength. Or you go to yoga class, you want to do all your chaturanga, all that. All these skills translate over. And of course, when you do, you can't remember what the Adrian say. What's the step? Message me, I'm always available. Okay, so again, thank you for being a part of this class. And have a good week ahead. Then tomorrow, if you're coming tomorrow, 5 p.m. is a Sun, Moon, Earth flow. In case you're wondering what that is a Sun salutation, Moon salutation, Earth salutation for yoga. We combine that all together. Then you get a full body workout, okay? So that one is like the ancient original vinyasa designed to make your whole body strong. Okay, so I hope to see you again tomorrow, 5 p.m. and have a good week ahead. Bye-bye. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Adrian.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Anything you
you.
understand, just message me. My iPad died already, so cannot see message anymore. It's time to update. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you. So good to see you all. Yeah. Okay, everything gone already. Okay, bye-bye.